Aramis's loyalists are down there hunting for survivors, shooting anything that moves. Be sure to shoot back. We need Misraaks alive if he's to help us with our Vex problem.
Hello all my lovely internet peoples, and welcome back to Destiny 2, and we are doing a thing today. So I had to go back into the Season of the Splicer first mission, opening mission, with a couple of friends, because I was unable to replay it for you guys. So Tower Sun and my buddy Carrie were quite generous and allowed me to join them when they came in to do the mission here, so we get to actually do it for you guys. So even though this was recorded after episode 2 of this season, we were able to get the things done that we need to get done so you guys can see this. It will go up before episode 2 though, so I do apologize for the audio being out of date on that. But this is the intro mission. We have to come down the hole. Come on! Alright, let's go down the hole. Down the hole. So also the audio for this is going to be a little bit off because I have to do the VO separately as well, so I do apologize. Now we just gotta open the thingy. Open the thingy, Carrie! Thank you.
This is Misraaks. To those who renounce the violence of House Salvation and seek refuge in the House of Light. I will be landing a skiff near Asterian Abyss. Bring only what you need. We must prioritize survivors over their positions. Trigger, message repeat.
Don't back up. Don't back up, son.
Asterian Abyss. That's their rendezvous point.
I was telling him right there that
touched down near your position.
Bungie did a troll to us, guys, and yeah.
Before he takes off.
Let's just say they did a big troll that everyone caught. Literally, the floor is a foot off of the cliff, and so everyone broke their glankles and died the first time they played this mission. You have to go up the hill. But I'm really excited for this season, as I mentioned, as I do mention in the second episode of this. I am super excited because I want to find out all of the political stuff. I want Misraaks to be, you know, part of our part of the city now. Because it would be fun to have. I've been looking for an Eliksni alliance ever since we met Misraaks back in the Red War.
Misraaks is wrapped up in some
on
dangerous
Titan,
business.
because he's
it's a bad
pretty
time to ask
cool.
for a favor, but he and his House of Light still worship the Traveler.
Yes, they do. So that's one of the things. The Eliksni originally
Someone brought down the
worshipped
skiff.
the Traveler
Quick now.
as almost
Secure
like
the
a
crash site
deity,
and assist the
if you will.
survivors.
And if you were ever wondering what the empty area out on the ice sheet in Asterian Abyss was
took
about,
down the ship
that's
and
it.
ambushed the Eliksni defectors.
That's absolutely
There are
it.
bodies in the snow. Nothing can be done for them now.
So there was a reason why all this is blank here.
Out,
but I'm gonna go kill some Vex now, because yeah, you gotta kill some Vex. Actually, I was looking, I saw the Hydra here, and I was looking for another Hydra that I found out later is actually later on in this mission. So there was no need for me to go and kill that Hydra because that Hydra was just there,
You're
chilling,
close,
doing
and
his
I'm
thing.
picking up unusual energy spikes ahead.
Because yeah, I'm in Dew,
Be
and I
ready
got
for
lost,
anything.
by the way. Yeah, I got lost. Cutscene! Besides the cage fight, this is the best cutscene in the game so far. And you'll see why in just a moment, guys. Seriously.
The Guardian is almost here. Stay down. Stay quiet.
How do you know we can trust them?
I don't. What the light provides.
Babies! I said it before, to other people. I'll say it again here. Misraaks looks like a cyberpunk Mickey Mouse. Like Daft Punk made a Mickey Mouse helmet. And that's what they came up with. I love it though. I love the aesthetic.
Misraaks Cal. It is an honor.
Hellas!
We've been searching for you for some time.
Hellas! Hello, my
This is
friend!
known.
Hello,
You
my
are the
friend!
only one with hidden
Him
eyes.
chomp. Him big.
Many enemies pursue
Captains are
my
like
house
8
of
foot,
light.
9 foot tall.
They did not wish to be found.
Then times are desperate for us both.
I was
The
telling
Vanguard seeks your
Son there.
assistance.
You're my new boyfriend.
Vex systems pulse the talk of the
I hope you
city's
like.
sleepless night. What my people demand
He was
much
telling
protection.
Misraaks, I'm watching you.
If this guardian could assist
Treat our
me
mom
in
good.
finding the Vex here, we can speak without risking more bloodshed.
Blinding the Vex. My guardian will do whatever you need.
I have opened the door for you, guardian. Will
Yes.
you walk the path of the sacred
He just
Splicer?
opened up a portal in the goddamn ground. The boys' reactions were hilarious. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? Do we go in there? What do we do? Ma! Do we go? Okay, Ma, I go! No, tickets!
Did you send them into
It
a
was
Vex
some of the
simulation?
funniest shit ever. I wish I could have recorded the party chat, but I could not, sadly.
Ventures through the Vex domain itself, where the machines guard their most
Oh, look!
precious secrets.
The Raidalarian Lake, it's real! If you guys remember the Pyramidian strike, Asher Mir talked about a Raidalarian Lake. Well, that thing, that portal really reminds me of it. Like, the lake. What lake?
I will clear the way.
The lake of Raidalarian fluid. Watch out! Don't fall off the thing! Bungie also did that. And made a jump just a little too long with that slide.
Through space. None but our most skilled
And everyone fell
splicers
off of that too.
perceive.
Death number
The light
2.
shines strong within you.
Well, yes, of course it is. We're paracausal beings, so that's one of the things. Misraaks is a splicer. So, with splicers, they are the tech people of the Eliksni. They're the ones who develop both the technology as well as technological enhancements for their bodies. But the thing about splicers is they are not paracausal like us.
To aid you.
Yep. He can code, but he cannot see the results of his coding. That's the thing. So it's like, well, it's like somebody writing up a code for an operating system and not being able to see the visualization of that operating system after the fact. That's basically what he can do. So he writes out the code, but he has no way to actually view what his code does in real time. That's the big difference between what he can do and what he sees, and what we can do and what we see. We can go all the way through because the light allows us to do that. We make our own base, and we're able to do things a lot more peacefully than splicers. The thing about splicers, and we know about them, we know about splicers from Rise of Iron. So the Rise of Iron expansion in D1, if you guys watch my videos on that. Oh, wait, did I do Rise of Iron? Yeah, I did Rise of Iron. I can't remember, I did so many Destiny videos last year. But Rise of Iron... No, I don't think I did Rise of Iron. Oh my gosh, I need to do Rise of Iron for you guys. I am so sorry. Oh, shoot. We need to go destroy some shit in the old Cosmodrome. Oops, sorry guys. But splicers, if you ever played Destiny 1, splicers are tech. And what the thing was that they were the guys who did all of the tech stuff for the Elixir. thing is, though, is that the splicers in Rise of Iron were not aware of what Siva could do. They didn't do enough research on Siva. They just saw something technological that they could use in order to make their people, quote-unquote, better. Okay, now we have to run, because that's a firewall. Firewalls are bad. But the splicers in Rise of Iron just did not know what they were getting into with Siva. And so Siva ended up corrupting all of the Eliksni individuals, as it does, for, you know, the Rise of Iron expansion. He, with Misraaks, he understands the Vex systems a little bit better because it's pure technology, it's pure coding. So it's a little bit different than Siva, because Siva was also physical nano that, you know, had in a way a mind of their own. God damn it, I died. Watch out for the Hydra. There she is. Did you guys catch her? That was Gloria. Or at least they're leaving. Gloria.
Yes. With the core you hold, the secrets of the Vex reveal themselves to us. To study such an artifact would benefit us both. But there is no time. My people must move on if we hope to survive.
Misraaks, I saw those who wished to join you dead in the snow. Let them be the last to fall. Come, shelter in our city. You and your people.
Ikora, can you offer the Eliksni such a thing?
I just did. You'll be under the Vanguard's protection. The Vex are the enemy here, and any Lightbearer who disagrees can take it up with me.
Then we accept. With light in our hearts, we will join you in your city, beneath the Traveler.
So, yes, she did just do the thing, and he did just call her hell.
The great machine.
There you go.
This is beyond simple generosity. I must thank Ikora for her gift.
This sanctuary is not granted by Ikora alone, but by all who live in the last city.
Yes, and on their behalf, let me extend a welcome. I am Osiris, and this is Lakshmi too, future War Court leader and city representative.
My greatest appreciations to you both. The House of Light thanks you.
Your house can best show gratitude by keeping to itself. I know your assistance with the Vex will benefit us all, but
So,
not everyone
Lakshmi is racist.
So open-minded. You
Just
appear
saying.
to be settling in. I will leave you to it.
Lakshmi is a
require further
bigot,
help from
just
us,
saying.
you must
The
only ask.
character, of course.
I shall. There are several modifications we will need for stable ether production.
Submit a proposal to Ikora. She seems willing to get you anything you need. I must return to the people in the city. Future War Court has foreseen great misery for them in the days ahead, and they will need an advocate. I often forget how highly those in the tower have placed themselves.
Using the Vex
The air
systems
is
to
thin
predict
there.
things. When you
Best
don't know
not to
how to
breathe
work
too
them,
much of it.
Osiris does better than you. Got him.
You must understand this situation.
So,
is
yeah, Lakshmi
tense
is a
for us
bigot.
all. This encampment perches on the edge of the creek.
And Osiris
not
is a pure being trying
I
to
hope
be all
your stay with
bureaucratic
us
and
will
shit.
be uneventful.
As do I.
Bye, Osiris. Bye. Bye. So we spent a little bit of time here in the Eliksni quarter. Carrie and Sun both had questions about who Misraaks is. So I was explaining to them that we met him in the Red War campaign on Titan, where we had to go pick up the power converter, the nuclear core. And he was the captain that we did not shoot. In fact, Bungie had kind of made it a thing where he would only stay in the game if the majority of players did not shoot him, and the majority of players did not shoot him. So it was kind of cool. And now we get to listen to some really fun lore stuff. And I kept this in here because I thought you guys might be interested in it. There's a lot of dialogue. So I'm not going to be talking as much, but I want you to hear all of this. This is really important.
I took my name from his first awoken friend, Sierra Ido. As scribe for the House of Light, it's my job to preserve our house's history, so that hatchlings may one day learn our stories. Misraaks Kel requested that I leave some records for the humans of the last city, so they might learn about Eliksni culture in their own time.
Barracks did for House Judgment,
As he says,
by the way.
Inside a catch, everyone breathes the same air. Though I have doubts that the humans will care to hear our stories, the snipers who look down on us do not seem like the curious types. But the Great Machine has chosen them, so I must give them the benefit of my faith. Hopefully this effort does not go wasted.
Hopefully. Yeah.
During our golden age, the Eliksni
Ido is
civilization
very
spanned
pure.
many star systems,
And I love her to
farther
death.
than
I want to
humanity
meet
could
her.
imagine. And in all of our exploration, we never found anything more wondrous than the Great Machine. It's one of the few things that all Eliksni houses can agree on. That's why shrines like these are made of many small pieces. Each bit was added by a different house. It's a tradition that lasted generations. Most of those houses are now extinct, and their members are scattered.
It's definitely a cool tradition.
It's funny. I revered the Great Machine all my life, without ever having seen it. And now that it's right overhead, I still look to this shrine for comfort.
And that's fair play. She should. Because that's tradition in her house and with her people. So she should look to it for comfort. Because again, tradition.
Humans think of ether as food for Eliksni, a form of sustenance. That's only partially true. Ether also catalyzes physical maturation and promotes molting. In that sense, it's like hormones in human adolescence. In a world of unlimited ether, like Rees before the whirlwind, all Eliksni look like captains. That's our final form. Most Eliksni you see now are underdeveloped. They're forever stunted by ether rationing, which began as a necessity and gradually evolved into a mechanism of social control. Now, ruthless leaders like Spider use the distribution of ether to keep their followers dependent. If Eliksni are ever to live in peace,
I
we
told you
must
guys
make
Spider
ether
was an ass.
available to all, regardless of rank.
People wonder why I hate Spider. It's because he's a douchebag.
Some
hates
Eliksni
him.
tell hatchlings that these wards keep guardians from attacking us in our sleep. We know this is not true, of course.
Oh, look.
But it helps
What does that
hatchlings
look
to rest
like to you
peacefully.
guys? Looks like
Soon
frickin'
enough,
Saint's
they must
helmet
learn
to
that
me.
the guardians cannot be stopped by such things. That they cannot be stopped at all, even by death. After that, the ward changes
Those monsters
meanings.
and men
For
not
grown
into this thing,
Eliksni,
I'll tell
it's
you.
a reminder that the Great Machine blesses life givers and killers alike. But now that we have seen the Guardians among their own people, taking orders and making awkward small talk, I don't think this tradition will continue in the House of Light.
And Saint does make
We no
awkward
longer
small
see
talk.
Guardians as monsters, just people, frightened and misguided.
Indeed.
Eliksni
Indeed, and
houses are
hopefully
more than
Saint
tribes
can
for
change his
sharing
view
work
on the
and
Eliksni
resources.
eventually.
They also represent living philosophies.
Look, it's their house
In
banner.
many
I
ways,
love it.
The House of Light is traditional.
That's my new trans
We
man effect
worship
as
the
well.
Great Machine, and we embrace ancestral roles like Splicers and Scribes. But in other ways, we're different. My father, Misraaks, is Kel of our house, but he does not act as past Kels. He does not take more than his share of ether, and he does not punish by docking limbs. These are radical, but popular ideas in our house.
Oh, remember we talked about
However,
docking limbs in
Misraaks
Destiny
Kel
1,
also
guys.
believes in peace and cooperation with
Docking
humanity.
caps and shit
This
like
is
that.
less
Yeah,
popular.
told you guys about that. Go back and watch my
Everyone in
D1,
our house has seen Eliksni killed by Guardians.
like the first two
Not just
D1
warriors,
videos.
but
see.
innocents and
We talked
hatchlings. I lived for many years among the Awoken, and understand that humans do good things as well, sometimes. But the others in the House of Light have not been so lucky in their allies as I have. It will take time to earn their trust. This Shank has been with us for many years.
And we do have to
She's
earn their trust.
temperamental, but loyal.
That's the thing.
She's in need of
We've
constant
basically
repair,
genocided
but
them,
we're used
so.
to it. Our house
Though
has
Saint
fixed
was the
every
worst,
part
of
of her,
course.
from sensors to exhaust.
Look at the
So
little
when I
shank,
look at
she's
her,
so cute.
I don't see an
I use
object.
the shank shell for my
I see
warlock
the
now.
members of my house.
If you guys saw at
I
the
see
beginning of
myself.
the video, that was a
To
shank
us,
shell for my
machines
ghost.
are vessels, not just tools.
I have fully leaned into the
This
Eliksni
is why
aesthetic.
scrapworking is so important to Eliksni culture. It's a way of sharing our spirit with the world, even when we have nothing. I'm sure that Guardians feel the same way about their tower. It's more than a hollow form, more than the rubble it was built from. The tower is the keeper of the Vanguard spirit, and you would defend
Legit,
it
it's
more
our home.
fiercely than any other building. Is it not so? I discovered this
Damn
shell among
right, it's our
spider
home.
supplies. Many Eliksni fear Guardians, but delight at your ghosts.
Ghost shell.
We think of them as extensions of the Great Machine's will,
Ghost.
deserving of reverence.
Hmm.
When we arrived here, we were surprised to discover that many Guardians treat their ghosts like equals, or worse, like servants. Guardians throw their lives away for sport.
There's
in
lore on
games
that.
like Crucible or Gambit, taking the miracle of resurrection for granted. As if ghosts needed the humans and not the other way around. Eliksni have had their blessings from the Great Machine, it's true, but we've never known the power that ghosts grant humanity. I think that if Eliksni became Guardians, we would use the light to
She's
serve
right.
the Great Machine, not our own amusement.
I think Eliksni would make incredible guardians, to be quite honest. Seeing them, knowing how they revere the traveler, and
Many
knowing
Eliksni
that they would
spend their
treat
whole
their
lives on
ghosts
ships.
so
They
well,
become more than
they
a
would make
home.
amazing
They're
guardians.
like a member of the family. Misraaks found me in the vent of a wrecked ship, you know.
Now
We
that's not
joke
a
that my
full-size
father
catch, by
is
the
a
way. That's just
splicer,
a skit.
and my mother is a catch. After the fall of our homeworld, Reese, Eliksni scattered across the stars. Having lost our grounding, catches evolved from modes of transportation into permanent homes. Even after Eliksni began to resettle in places like the reef,
That's why they're so
we
goddamn
never
big.
lost our reverence for the machines that kept us alive. Now, after so much wandering, it's hard to believe that there's real ground beneath us and a real sky above.
Well, not right now. There's kind of a, Vex mesh over our sky, but I think we could get your point, Ido.
Here lies the remnants of Kel's Scourge,
Oh,
a dark
those of you
period
who
in
know,
Eliksni
know.
history. After the whirlwind, many Eliksni were overcome by feelings of hopelessness.
Put it back!
They were
Put it back!
homeless, hungry,
That's
and
the servitor
hunted by
prime that was
guardians
within
and
the spell.
Hive alike.
Hell's Scourge.
So when Civics founded Kel's Scourge,
boss
promising
there,
to return
trying to put him
Eliksni
back.
to power
I can
with
put it back, I
ancient
swear,
weaponry,
guys. I can put it
many
back.
were drawn to his call. Though the Scourge claimed to fight for Eliksni empowerment, in reality, they represented the final degradation of our culture. A once great interstellar civilization was reduced
There's
to an
always those
anarchist
freedom
mob,
fighters who think that
led by
they're
a
doing good, but end
power-hungry
up
coward.
making it
Let
worse
ours
for
be
them.
a cautionary tale.
And that's what
No
Hell's
matter how
Scourge was.
enlightened a culture, there are always those who prey on our worst impulses for their own gain.
Like Spoder. I got it in there close enough. Alright. This bitch was an asshole to many, many, many a guardian. So we do the Forbidden Crouch. But if you guys recognize it too, this is the area that was the boss area for the Scourge of the Past raid. So that's why those of you who know. Oh, the hours grinding for anarchy. And now we go say bye to the babies. Bye, babies. I love you, babies. You're so cute. I can't wait to get a stuffy of you. You're so cute. They are the most adorable little things ever. They are to us guardians what the baby was to the Mandalorian fans. And as a fan of both, I absolutely adore them both. Alright, we've got a couple of other things that we have to go through here. Gotta talk to,
I
Servitor.
greet you in the light. It is I.
And I do apologize, there's
Misraaks,
going to be a cut here because I lost connection on my internet for a minute. So there will be
I
a bit of a
speak to you
skip.
through a servitor we liberated from the House of Salvation. It fuels our camp now, turning raw matter into
So
the ether
apparently
we need
they're
to survive.
communication devices as
I
well.
will use it to study the paradrome
Who knew?
cube you recovered from the Vex.
Not I, said the fly.
In this way, it will provide for us both. You may
And there goes the cut. Sorry about that.
is all. The wind through the grass, and the motion of galaxies. In this way, I can see
Basically, he was
into
just
the
talking
Vex
about what we
domain.
went through listening to
But
Ida's
you,
stories.
your
and history,
abilities
so.
might grow beyond mine. I have prepared something for you. A Splicer gauntlet. The first made for a non-Eliksni. The ether it pulls from defeated foes will let you
Which is super
override the
duper cool.
Vex
I love how
signals.
that thing looks.
Push back and enter the machine domain as you did on Europa. Bring me data from within, and together we will discover its secrets. Fight bravely. Free your people from this endless night.
Yee. That we shall, Misraaks, that we shall. So we pick up that. And now we gotta go talk to somebody else. We
Can't
got a
say I'm
little,
enjoying lying
little
low,
communication here real quick
Reminds me
before
of the
we
old
end up the
days.
episode.
But, hey, I'm nothing if not good at following orders. If it was my choice, I'd be there helping you get the Eliksni settled in the city. Might be hard to believe, but they're more like us than you think.
Oh, we love
Just-
you, beep.
Give them a chance. Like you did for me. They'll ask. That's how they say hello. Just so you know.
That's why we go say hello to Verix when we're on Europa. Hello, Velasque. That's it.